What's good, man? It's the boy Low Key Lil. Feel me? We back with another episode of Lead with Purpose. Today we going through the law of magnetism. So yeah, man, we better dive right into it. You already know.
Who you are is who you attract. So, as a review or like a
Little synopsis.
synopsis of the chapter, it says you probably heard the saying birds of a feather flock together," and maybe you found this to be true. When you were in school, you might have recognized that good students spend time with other good students, athletes spend time with athletes, and those who only want to play stuck with those who were like-minded. Well, this idea is also true when it comes to leadership. Who makes up your team is less determined by what you want, but more by who you are. And in order to build a strong team, you must understand the law of magnetism. This is also, I know a lot of people are familiar with the more popularized law of attraction.
Yep.
This is the same law.
Same thing.
You are who you attract, or you're going to attract who you are or what you are.
Right.
So, any like beginning thoughts about the chapter? Would you like this? Didn't like?
No, I feel like it pretty much hit the nail on the head. I feel like the law of magnetism basically speaks to itself for real, for real. Like, you're gonna want to be around like-minded people, and then as we go dive into it a little bit more, it talks about like how, even if y'all are like-minded, y'all still have certain leadership qualities that y'all are tied to each other. So like even though y'all are friends or teammates or whatever, but y'all still have some type of leadership qualities that y'all see in each other.
There's
So
something that
yeah,
attracts y'all together.
right.
Those things. So in leadership or in life in general, there are certain things that attract you, and they're called the common ground factors.
Yep.
And the common ground factors allow us to understand the law of magnetism in its entirety. So the first one is generation.
Yeah. So basically I feel like that depends on, like where you're at in your life. Like if you're a younger generation, depending on how young, your older generation depending on how old, and then you got like our generation that's like mid, 20s to 30s,
Yeah.
early 30s. So I feel like that's going to determine who you attract because like I don't know. I just feel like the older generation sees things a lot differently than we see things, and the younger generation sees it a lot differently than we see it too. So you're going to attract people that's in your same generation.
Yeah. So when you're a leader, you're usually leading people around your same age, generation.
Facts.
So it talked about how companies, if they hired a CEO or a manager that was in a certain age range,
They try to have
more times than not, they're going to hire somebody that's in that same age range
yep.
or generation.
Yep.
And that's just like a factor of life. Or if you have a new job, you get to the job and you look around and you find one or two people that are your age, it's like more likely that you're going to be attracted to those people that
facts.
are your age. Or like you're going to talk to them more because you have that common
Come
ground
ground.
of
Yeah,
age.
we in the same age.
All right. Number 2 is attitude. And I like this one because it talks about positive and negative people are attracted to one another. You ever notice that like a whole bunch of negative people are around each other?
Yep.
And they can't get out of their negativity, or a whole bunch of positive people together, and then once you get around 3 or 4 positive people, you'll be the next one.
Yeah. So this one basically, like I said, is like you're not going to be around. You're only going to want to attract things that you want to be around. So like negativity is going to attract negativity. Positivity is going to attract positivity. But you're not going to be around somebody that's negative and try to convince them to be positive because their attitude's already negative. So you're not really attracted to that person like that. Not just saying that you have any hard feelings or animosity towards them, but that's just not somebody that's like on your same level.
Yeah, and actually tell this to my 5th graders. Like this whole law of magnetism, like my little last day of school, last week of school speech to them is like, make sure that you are vetting the people that are around you, because if you hang with 3 fools, you're going to be the 4th. But if you hang with 3 smart people or intelligent people, you're going to be the 4th. If you hang with 3 successful people, you're going to be the 4th. So this goes back to the law of magnetism and how you literally do have to.
Yeah.
You got to be cautious about who you're being as your person
And who you keep
because
around
you're going to attract that type of stuff in your life.
Yeah, true.
When you start attracting that stuff in your life, you're not going to be able to see anything different. I got another comment after this, but it connects to values.
Okay.
So we're going to keep on going. So the first 2 was generation and attitude.
Yep.
Background is number 3. Okay? Background is number 3.
And I feel like this one is just like, like where you come from type of thing. Like where you come from, how you grew up. What are some things that like made you the person who you are? Like where did you have some hardships at? I feel like I don't want to say like. I mean, I guess like some things could be like trauma bonds too. Like y'all both had some type of trauma that y'all both bonded over or attracted to in the same generation, and got that same attitude about like the trauma y'all went through.
You're both black.
You're both like
males.
whatever, like y'all seeing each other, like even if it's on some like I'm black, you're white, but we have the same type of like
upbringing,
or like we in the same neighborhood. We was on the same like class as far as like wealth or status or whatever. Like those are things that you could gravitate to.
Yeah, those are like blue collar workers or with blue collar workers, people that are educated or with other educated people.
Yeah, like whatever.
So like background is just another one of those connecting points that you can have to a person that attracts you to them, and you can't. There's not really any. Sometimes you don't even have to say it. You can like feel it.
Yeah, facts.
But I know, like when I went to college, there was another person who heard my accent and was like, "Oh, he's from Pittsburgh."
Yeah.
So like that was another common ground that we can connect. So sometimes you'll attract a person into your, and you don't know that they're going to be on your team necessarily, but just know like this is the pool of people that you're going to pull from.
Yeah, facts.
So whenever you become a leader and you're like assembling your team, you're going to pull people that are around the same generation, they have the same attitude, they come from the same background.
Right.
Now, if they're going to be a good member of your team, there's other factors that belong to that.
Yeah.
But just know you're attracting to yourself what is
familiar
possible.
to you. Yep.
This and then last one.
No, that is the last one. This is the fourth one.
Oh no, this is just the fourth one. All right, there's massive. Okay. Generation, attitude, background. The fourth one is values. People are attracted to the leaders whose values are similar to theirs. Think about the people who flocked to President John F. Kennedy when he was elected in 1996. He was a young idealist who wanted to change the world, and he attracted people with a similar profile. So that's what I like. So if you're a person that has high values, you're usually going to attract somebody that has your same values in life too. So, go ahead, Lil.
Yeah, I feel like that's
self-explanatory.
That's basically like you said, like pretty much self-explanatory. Like you're not gonna want somebody on your team, or I guess it will even make somebody. It makes you even more comfortable when you see somebody that values the same thing that you value.
But there's a cautionary tale to these values because it can be positive and negative.
Yeah, facts.
They spoke in the book about Adolf Hitler, how he connected, or people were attracted to him because of his ideas and values, even though they were negative.
They were negative, yeah, but people agreed with him.
Yes, so like he attracted those people, and then once he was a great. Now I don't want to say he was a great person, but Adolf Hitler had leadership qualities, and that's why people were attracted to him. So like, you can be attracted to somebody based on their ideals or values.
Yeah, facts.
You have to be careful of because they can be negative.
Yeah.
Well. All right, number 5, and the common ground factors that lead to the law of magnetism is energy.
Yeah.
It's your vibe.
So yeah, it's like the same thing. I think energy and attitude are kind of like the same thing.
Yep.
So like, if you're going to have you're not going to be around somebody that is like the Debbie Downer, like that's just lowering the spirits, or you just got low energy, like whatever it is. Like if I'm coming into it with some energy, like on some, we gonna get it done. No complaint about whatever we got to do. You feel me? We just gonna get it done. Like, or if it's on some like we know it's gonna be a long day, we don't got to keep saying today's long. We already said that from the jump. Like, so let's just pick the energy up. Get it done. Like if you got somebody that's gonna pulling you down and bringing your energy down to match theirs, like you're meeting negativity with negativity type of
And it's just and this is hard to do. Like we say it real quick, but like combating against negative energy is hard to do.
Yeah, facts.
It's for sure, and it's easy to like slip and just be like, yeah.
It's a lot easier to be negative than positive,
especially when you're doing something every day. I tell you, sometimes in school, like sometimes in school when I get to school, I'm like, yo, I'm not feeling it today. Like I know I gotta bring some energy for these kids.
Facts.
I know I gotta teach 4 or 5 different classes. Like it's just today's not the day. But then my other 3rd grade teacher, Mr. Hirsch, I can hear him from down the hallway, and he's a high energy type of dude.
And sometimes that's your pick me up, though.
Yeah, so like I'll hear him at the bottom of the hallway. He'll be loud, saying good morning to everybody. Good morning. It be Mr. Bradley, what's up? I'll be like, all right.
Yeah, feel me.
My bro's here, so now I can do it. So
feel me.
Sometimes it's you gotta have somebody around you that's like that can bring energy. I got coaches on my staff that are like that. Like some days I'm not feeling it, but I know he's gonna have his energy.
Yeah.
I know Coach Mason's gonna come in and have his energy. So like if he's on one, then I'm doing it. And sometimes I would will myself to situations like I don't feel like running today, or I don't feel like working out today. If you have that person, if you have another person by you that's just gonna match that,
Yeah.
because I can even say like last week, my running back coach, Coach Ted, we'd be like, bro, we just gotta keep the momentum. Like even if we don't want to work out with the boys all crazy, we gotta do something. So like we'll do like 100-yard sprints.
Yeah.
And we'll do like push-ups and sit-ups in between. And sometimes we don't be feeling it. I'd be like, yo, Ted, I ain't got it today. But Ted be like, come on, bro, we just do one.
You feel me? That's all it takes.
And he ain't jumping around being all energetic.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, 100-yard do one is a finesse because you got to come back to the other side.
We might as well. So now we got 8 more. We might as well just finish all 10. So like energy can also just be a person like getting their work done, and that can like spark you to do yours.
Facts.
It doesn't have to be somebody who's like, yeah, let's go, let's do this.
Yeah.
And be all happy about it.
Because that might not be the energy you need.
Yeah, I just need somebody that's going to show me that they
on
struggling,
it, yeah.
but they going to be on it.
Facts.
So all right, let's get it done.
Facts.
And I can't tell you how many times we did that, and I just been like, all right, bro, you doing 100?
I'm gonna do 100. Then it's like I ain't gonna leave you. I can't leave you because now I quit on you.
Or I would do 2, and he get to practice, be like, how many you do already? Like, bro, I'm on number 3. So, all right, bet, I gotta catch up. Like stuff like that.
Feel me?
So it's a yin and yang type thing where you really help people, and you're drawn to that. And like when we get to that next chapter about like magnetism and how it connects you to people, it means a lot. All right, what was this, number 7 we on now?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's number 6. Number 6 is giftedness.
Yeah.
And it says a common ground factor for magnetism is people are most likely to respect and follow someone who possesses their kind of talent.
Mm-hmm.
Business people who want to follow leaders with skill in building an organization and making a profit. Football players want to follow coaches who can win championships. Creative people want to follow other creative people.
Yeah, I just feel like this is something that you're attracted to, like
hobbies and stuff.
Yeah, like the next level type of thing. Like, oh, you have something that I'm interested in. I'm attracted to that because I'm interested in that. Right. You're maybe at a higher level where I could see myself, or that's where I want to be. Yeah. Type of thing. So I feel like the giftedness thing, and because like to be gifted, you could take that for granted too. Like you don't understand like how gifted you are until you have somebody that like looks up and wants to be as gifted as you. Type of thing.
Yeah, or somebody comes back to you. Or you tell somebody like, "Yo, what you're doing is really like phenomenal," and they're just like, "What? This is like regular."
Like this is regular." But they don't even know like their everyday regular is a gift to somebody that doesn't.
We just had this conversation about how you're able to like put yourself out there on socials and do all your content and everything else, and that's not me.
Yeah, facts.
But I admire that because I'm like, dang, that's something that I know I might need to do in my life. But
eventually, because it's just like. At some point, it's just about like somebody's gonna have something to say at some point in time, no matter what you do. Like, so like somebody's always gonna have something to say, and if like you got a gift to like do whatever it is, like if you got the gift to record people, get genuine reactions from people, and post it, and people like to see it, then why not do it? That's a gift. Facts.
I gotta go back to the values too. Just make a point. So you know how there's like a narrative out there of people in our generation and of our background not being good dads.
Yeah.
Or not being good human beings and stuff like that. Or like, I actually don't see that in my life. And it blows my mind when so everybody who I'm surrounded with. Yeah. Like all my friends, all the coaches that I coach with, the men that I teach with, they're all like phenomenal dads. They're all like they're like family men. They're in their kids' lives.
All of that.
Like they're good dudes, and they're like goal oriented and driven. They're educated. Mm-hmm. They're like they stay like we have conversations like on the coaching staff. We have conversations about certain foods that we're not supposed to eat and what we are supposed to eat. We got conversations about things that we stay away from or things that we're trying to improve. We have conversations about how to be a better parent and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And that wasn't the narrative that I got on the internet and like sometimes when you're growing up.
Yeah, right.
Which is crazy because like when I see like other like scumbag behavior or stuff, or like guys not being good dads,
It's like how
it blows my mind because it's not in my life.
Yeah, right.
So like when you talk about the law of magnetism, and you attract what you want to be or what you
Yeah.
are or what you're trying to
That's a
achieve
prime
to
example
be.
of it right
It's
there.
an example of like, I don't say like that guys are not being good dads because I don't see it in my life.
Yeah, right.
Everybody who I'm really connected to
It's been a good
is
dad.
a great dad. Like my boy Say is a great dad. He has his kids all the time. He's doing XYZ with them. He's teaching them how to read, write. He's taking them to practice. All that extra stuff in between of
He's
being
getting
a
it
good.
done,
He's
yeah.
getting it done. I'll go to football practice. I got 4, 5, 6, 7 black men that are around me that are being good. Like their kids will be at practice with us. Like you ain't, if you're a deadbeat, your kid ain't at. You feel me? You ain't at practice with you. But they're at practice and their kids are happy to be there. Like that's, you feel me? Like you're being a good dad. So like when it goes back to values, like you are literally what you attract, and sometimes you don't even know that what you're attracting is keeping you away from
everything else. Yeah.
So because that's not even something that's in your life right now because you're not attracting it. So I wanted to hit on that because I wanted to shout out
the good dads.
Any guys that know me that I'm connected with, that I talk to on a daily or a weekly, or that I know of, they're all like phenomenal dads and they're phenomenal guys. And like they have their struggles and challenges and they, I may do something differently than one does it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
We had those conversations too. Like I remember we were having a conversation about discipline their kids and one of them was like, bro, I think I did that too. I think I was too rough on him. And all that others, like we were having those conversations, and I don't know of any other people that are like having those conversations. But
facts.
I attracted it.
Facts.
So and the only reason I know that's happening is because that's who I'm trying to be.
Yeah, right.
Like I see a lot of good dad because I'm trying to be that. Even my social media feed, is all just like
good dad,
strong,
stuff.
like role models and good dad stuff, and it's like that's what I see. So. I don't know where I was going with that though.
You just had to hit on values.
Yeah, had to hit on values. All right.
So we did giftedness.
Last one is leadership ability.
Okay. Yeah, and then this is kind of what I spoke about, like a little foreshadow about, like you're going to be attracted to somebody that you do feel has the same type of leadership ability that you have. You're not going to be attracted to somebody like, for me personally, I never keep nobody that's just a yes man around me. I never have I ever had a yes man around me on some, yeah, bro, we better do this. They just want some yes. You feel me? Like, all right, I'm asking them, like, you think I should do this? They just want, yeah, bro, do it. Like, I got people around me that I keep around me that I value their opinion, and when I'm asking them for something, they're going to keep it honest with me because I'm going to do the same to them, and they know that. And then someone something, hey, bro, like, you're tripping. Like, and I feel like to tell somebody that you're tripping, you got to be a leader, like, to tell them that.
So you need somebody that's also
you feel me? I feel I don't need to be only leading people around me. I need I need them to lead me too, like in some aspects. Because if I'm only leading, like, and I never being led, like, how can I ever be a better leader?
Yeah.
So
yeah. So finally, it says people attract with leadership ability similar to your own. I think this also goes back to discipline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you lead your own life and you're showing like you're a disciplined person with certain things, then you're going to attract somebody, or you're going to attract other people that are disciplined as well. And you'll be able to see the results and stuff from it. So, and then it also motivates you to keep on doing what you're doing. So, all right, we got 2 questions though. It says, which of these common ground areas do you find attracts the most people to you?
For me, the most, I'm gonna just pick one.
All right.
I'm gonna say, I think my attitude really attracts a lot of people to me.
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna pick one, but I really want to go 1A, 1B on attitude and values.
Okay.
Because I feel like a thing that I get a lot about people that meet me or that know me is they say, like, you got a good positive energy. Like, I can see that, or they could feel that type of thing. Like, you got positive energy. Like, that's something that, like, I keep around me. Like regardless, like if you come around me, you're not gonna be around me on no pouty negative energy. Promise, you're not gonna be around me that
We
long.
might be sleepy. But
You might be sleepy for sure.
we're not negative.
Yeah, we're definitely not negative. I'm definitely gonna take a nap, bro. Facts. And then my values too, because I feel like people know my values, or if they don't know my values, they can see I have some type of value. Yeah. So like they know like this is like a play where it's safe at type of environment. Like if you come in here and you match my attitude, you match my values, we gonna have fun. But if you don't, like, you feel me, you better go find somewhere where it's safe to play at.
I said that's a good one. Like attitude and values for sure, because I don't approach situations negatively. I'll be like,
yeah, like
you just assess it, and even if it's a bad, I'll be like, all right.
Like you still gotta find like I just think about with us, like even like the bad situation, we gonna find a way to laugh.
Oh yeah, there's definitely gonna be some comedy somewhere.
Like you feel me? Like there's gonna be. It doesn't even have to be on no like right. Whatever it is.
I gotta share the story. I'm not gonna share all the details of where we were at, but we were at something that was very serious. We were at something that was very serious.
Yo.
And we were sitting there, and we seen somebody come in the door. And and they were wearing something that was funny. But in the serious moment where we were listening, I'm going to say we were listening to the speaker or whatever.
Facts.
In the serious moment we were listening to the speaker, there should have been no reason that me and Lil should have stopped everything during why this person is talking and cracked a joke. But so that's to have energy, but like I like being around that positive, because even in the midst of a storm or a bad situation or a serious situation, you can have somebody that's like, okay,
I'm on your level. I'm with you.
There's still some lightheartedness. There's still some beauty, and there's still some laughter and humor in this situation.
And it's important to get it out, though.
Yeah. And I think comedy comes from. That's why I like watching comedians. Because, like, they go through, like, Ali Sadiq right now is my favorite comedian.
Yeah, I just watched two. I just watched two things.
And Ali, all of his comedy shows is talking about him in jail. Like, him and being in jail is, like, the roughest thing. Like, that's the worst that you can be. Other than death, like, being in jail is one of the best. Like, it's the worst things that you can be doing. And he's made, like, a whole bunch of comedy specials off of that. So,
off of that.
He's a person, like, I would want to be around, because
you're able to laugh at yourself.
Whatever we're into, Ollie's going to make a laugh. Oh, he's going to make us laugh. But anyway, but another common ground one that I think attracts the most people to me right now is background. So a lot of my new relationships have come from a connection where I've been or experienced in life, like with sports, is a background, teaching, being a dad, having a single mom, being black. These are all the areas that I've been meeting people in. That have been like my strongest relationships. So that's why I say background is like the biggest common ground factor I feel like pulled me in. And again, like that, going back to that being a dad and like being good people and stuff. Yeah. Being around education and sports. A lot of the things that a lot of the people that I'm meeting now is because of that. So that was number 3. I think we good, yo. I mean, I know we circle number 5. How can you work to become a more magnetic leader? But like, I mean, you can work on your attitude and your energy.
Yeah, I feel like whatever things that you're already good at, I feel like if you continue,
because 2 of these you can't help. Like, you can't help your generation or your background. Well,
I mean, you could help your generation.
You could. No, you can't. Because it's age.
You could have your generation on a generational
level.
No,
it says like you attract people that are around the same age as you. You can't help your age.
Oh yeah.
But like your background, I think you can change that a little bit, because you can start putting yourself in places to attract people. So
or you can start figuring out why you feel the way you feel about your background too.
I hear you.
You can start doing like some self-worth type of thing. Like, why do you feel that way? Why does this make you feel that type of way? Like,
you're thinking about background as like upbringing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about background as what you're affiliated with.
Oh, okay.
So like, if you want to be, you can work on attracting more people to you, because like, say you want to become say you want to be a person that is in the gym, right? You're not going to find those, like, if you don't have a background in being in a gym, how can you improve that?
Yeah.
Just go to the gym.
Facts.
And now you change your background, because now, okay, I'm around people that's in the gym.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying about how you can improve it. Values, you could definitely work on your values. What do you value? That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, facts. That is a whole nother job.
But the ones that you can tackle right now, attitude, and this goes for
Attitude is
everybody.
the main one.
Attitude is the main one. You can how you approach a situation.
How you approach any situation. I
should
feel
be
like
more
I had
positive
plenty of
attitude.
coaches that told me how you do anything is how you do
everything.
everything. And I feel like that's a life statement. If you're going to do it lazy, you're going to do everything lazy. If you're going to do it to the max, you're going to do it to the max. If you're going to have good energy, you're going to have good energy. If you're going to have bad energy, you're going to have bad. If you're going to have no energy, you're just going to have no energy.
If you're just like open to the situation, because even like as teachers, we got to do the professional learning, and we do it at the beginning of the year, and sometimes we have to do it throughout the summer and all that. And like when we go to them trainings and stuff, like there's it's like it'd be me and like 50 other teachers, like 20 to 50 other teachers. And on the teachers' faces, all of them are just like, yo, why are we here?
Yeah.
Who is this talking? I'm not going to use this in my classroom. I don't know what you're talking about. Who paid for this? Am I getting paid? Do they have lunch here? Like, it's all this negative stuff. So it's crazy because I usually go to them trainings and I'll be like, you know what? Let me get my coffee in the morning. You feel me? Let me sit down. Let me give me a spot. Maybe not all the way at the front,
but like
I might
middle.
be like in the middle.
Facts.
Let me not surround myself by somebody who's gonna be talking all negatively or just talking in general around it.
Going hella.
And let me just
thug it out.
Let me just go to this training and
Give
see if I
chance.
can get 2 to 3 nuggets from this person. I'm gonna engage. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna be answering questions. It'll probably make the time go a little bit quicker. Let me see what I can get out of this training because I got to sit here anyway.
Might as well have some fun.
Might as well have some. Let me see if I can crack a joke or two. And
facts.
usually what happens once I show like at my table, that I'm like locked in and I'm taking notes and I'm trying.
Everybody around you, start doing the
So,
same thing.
And but sometimes you'll have a negative person that's like, well, I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know why we're doing this.
I don't know why we're doing this, and they've never been in my classroom. So type stuff. So it is what it is. That was chapter what, 9?
That's chapter 9. The Law of Magnetism.
Double digits.
Yeah, so we better hit
Chapter 10 is the Law of Connection. I like that one.
Law of Connection next. Like I say every
chapter
episode.
Chapter 9 and 10 are very similar, actually.
We're gonna keep chipping away at this. The goal is to get through the 21 laws.
Leaders touch a heart before they ask for a hand.
The Law of Connection is coming next. So stay tuned for the next episodes. We locked in, man. All right.